Microphone check. All right. So last album review. Shout outs to everybody who did peep it. Today we are gonna follow that up. The last album review I did was Shoe Gang, and I mentioned in the album review that they were related to hip hop royalty. And today is the day where I give you a breakdown on that hip hop royalty because we are doing none other than King Crooked and Joell Ortiz-Tapestry. So this album dropped not that long ago. I want to say June 28th, 2024. So I've actually known about this album for a while, and I've been trying to get as many album reviews as I can out the way to fit this one in before it gets too late. But this is timeless music, so there's no such thing as too late. I definitely wanted to get this album review done before the summer ends so that people could grasp it. But some people know Joell Ortiz and Crooked I are one half of Slaughterhouse. And that whole story is something you can look up on the internet. This is like my fifth take because I kept going into how the story with them plays out, but you can look that shit up if you're interested. East Coast and West Coast meet to show you that the four elements of hip hop are strong enough to resonate on each side of this country. So one of my homies recommended that I play snippets of the song, so we gonna get into that. So I do believe that it has King Crooked's bio here, but Joell Ortiz is an artist that I'm going to be referring to a lot on here as well. And there he is up there. So the Tapestry intro. Crook is the sickest lyricist ever, possibly. No question, this music in back is so elegant, it sounds like a piano in heaven. So this is what I'm talking about. This Tapestry
What
intro.
happens to a street dream deferred? Does it grow old, leave, and raise teens in the burbs? What happens to physical things like triple beams and miserable fiends? Do they turn into digital streams of words? What could save you from the turmoil of poverty, disease, family members, and dead homies? I'll give you a hint, hip. And it has nothing to do with any invention with an ammunition extension. Close your eyes. Now what do you see? You see a rose growing out of the concrete on 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Now close your ears. What do you hear? You hear the message of my melody at 6 a.m. Wait, is your mind playing tricks on you? Wait, was it all a dream? Wait, do you feel the adrenaline rush? Wait, where are you? Are you on the project benches? Are you under the palm trees in the trenches? Are you amongst hustlers whose prolific senses attract the sickest Benzes and picket fences? Yes.
Yeah, he untouchable. That's all I'm gonna say. Untouchable. King Crooked is untouchable. Untouchable. I actually gotta just take a couple seconds before I say anything else. The thing that people don't understand is it's not just that he has the cadence, he has the lyrics, he has the never-ending freaking brain movement and vision. It's the fact that he invented what he does. Like there wasn't an example for him to learn from. He's the one who started that. This shit that he does, this crooked shit that he does, he started that. Like that, like you gotta give that shit credit. And that's the thing. Like every time I see Shoe Gang, like giving, like they're giving the history to us too. Like, cause I always thought to myself, it's basically like I'm on the other side of a glass wall, just trying to imagine. Cause it's like when you come from that kind of background, ain't no one reading no fucking books and studying fucking lyrics. But Crook, like, he's got this shit on lock in a different way. Like, he's been doing this shit for fucking more than, like, 20 years. Like, And on top of that, like when you listen to this album, you just gotta keep that part in mind. Like it's not like this dude just does this shit on just one song and that's it. And like it's he does this shit on Funk Flex one time. Nah, like he's been doing this shit. Like he fucking does this shit for breakfast. Like spent a whole year trying to write just half an album and trying to like get that shit right, but nah, he's over here laying the shit down fucking perfect and moving on to the next shit like before I even have lunch. Like goddamn, it's at the point where it's like, damn, give the rap industry a break. Like let these niggas give us 5 years to catch up, just 5. Yeah, that's right here. This is hip hop. This is fucking hip hop.
Feel like I'm aging in reverse. Playing with the verse, I'm able to rehearse before I even lay the verse. I've been taken on a church like Aunt Mabel with a purse. Haters praying I get worse over time. Time and time again, I place them in the dirt. Raise them from the earth, body them again so they can go until they savior. I'm a curse. Just saying I'm running my own race when I converse. I may not be your favorite, but it's blatant I'm in first. Don't matter.
Yeah, so as you can see, that green check, I put this on the playlist that's up in my YouTube links. Yeah, this song right here, this is fire. Born. So Joell Ortiz, he basically preps us for surgery. These bass hits hit hard. This beat is magnificent. Joell got bars. He doesn't try to fit into the bullshit agenda just to sell records. Crook got punchlines that reference movies from 1988. People are too young to grip how good these dudes are at this.
Yeah, in the presence of heaven's child.
I'm heaven's child, no selling out, but the cheddar pals, and never I'll ever pal around with pedophiles. Leather couch in my ghetto house where niggas put work in them yellow vows and still serve a gram better than meta now. I got hella pals in the federals, let them out. If the mindset is powerful, could be the next Kevin Lows. I got cheese in my bread account, but I need some more mozzarella. Like Radio Raheem said to Sal, go the extra mile.
Like Radio Raheem said to Sal. So I'm going to repeat what I said about that song one more time. Crook got punchlines that reference movies from 1988. People are too young to grip how good these dudes are at this. 1988. Nigga, you know how fucking long ago that shit is? And that punchline still hit in the fucking chest. God damn it, give me my fucking judge gavel. Shit. This nigga's fucking punchline hit me in the chest the first time I heard that shit. I remember it because it was at 2 a.m. while I was at work, working a fucking graveyard shift. Sal's Pizza. You gotta be a real nigga to know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm telling you, all up and down this album, this is real fucking hip hop. This is real fucking pure goddamn uncut hip hop. So they got a third track. I'm not gonna play samples of every single song on here, but they got a track called Rap Music. This begins with a Dave Chappelle snippet, a joke from a comedy special that contains a harsh reality. This beat got a dope switch up. King Crook's verse got a powerful story. Joell rapping like he had a bus stop. Hook is something to repeat to myself every day. Yeah, Joell Ortiz, he be rapping like he be rapping like he had a fucking bus stop. Like, and that's what I mean. Like that's that hip hop shit. Cause whenever people hear me say someone's rapping like they had a bus stop, they know exactly what I mean. Like that's when niggas be rapping as if they. Like, yo, fuck it. Like, let this bus pass. Let me finish getting my shit off type rap. Like, when people dropping a fucking verse as if they life depended on the shit. That's the type of shit you see at the fucking bus stop. So, track number 4 is called Here I Am. Joell Ortiz is rapping about his surroundings in the form of a confession. Let me redo that whole shit. Joell Ortiz is rapping about his surroundings in the form of a confession booth. King Crooked does his thing. This beat is heavy as fuck. Yeah, that song's dope as fuck too. Like one thing I will say is like this whole album is basically a display of how both of them, who are from different sides of the country, can do what they do. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like these dudes are from the complete opposite sides of the country. They display everything they can do over this interesting museum selection of beats. That's the best way I can describe it. And then this track Holiday, I like this shit. Number 5. Cause this is like a hip hop soul sample. But then when the beat kicks in, when it switches,
Every lyric is real soon as the vinyl plays. I fill them with wisdom like it's a Bible page. Sometimes I feel like we in the final days. I stream till it's over, I'm on my tidal wave. I live all year like it's the summertime. Cause even in rain, I know the sun will shine. When the sky turns gray, fuck it, I'm colorblind. White tees and some J's, you know them number 9s. I grew up in a block war, over that money in your sock drawer. Bullets flying at Mach 4. Some went to the army, some went to Job Corps. Some saw opportunity as a locked door. I opened that bitch with a pair of keys.
see that's the thing, like people don't understand, like that shit right there, that sound like a fucking Dilla beat. Like the way they arrange it by playing the sample at the beginning, and then when the shit switches to the fucking beat and Crooked just immediately attacks that shit, you start hearing the formation of like how they assembled it. And that's the thing, like people don't give none of this shit respect. They just listen to it and they throw it out the fucking window and they tell us that it's bullshit, and they go listen to some club music, not realizing that there's so many pieces to the puzzle that get overlooked every fucking day. And this is one of them. The way they're able to listen to the beat and be like, all right, we like this. We're going to have this part play so that people know that that's the source. And then we're going to switch it up. And then at the third step, which is the vocals, that's hip hop right there. That's hip hop. I'm just going to leave it at that. I will say, I like how the sample plays and then turns to a beat. That's the stamp of real hip hop. Both of them go in on this too. Crooked's style is so complex. I don't know how he's gliding on the beat so well. The way Joell gets his part started is a perfect handoff. Joell sounds perfect on this beat. Yeah, I really wish I could just play this whole track, but I want to give y'all just a little piece of it so you can go and listen to the rest. But this song right here, the way they hand off on their verses, fucking flawless. This beat right here, this shit is flawless too. Just straight up. Like that shit, to me, it sounds like a fucking Dilla beat. That shit is fire. And track number 6, it's called No Other Way. This beat is a little bit more lo-fi. The hook is awesome though. Crook's verses are dope. This is my least favorite beat, but they really turn it into a fire ass song. It's only Crooked Eye on this track. Track number 7, it's called Parental Advisory. This song is real important too. I remember the first time I heard this album, this is the song that stood out to me. Parental Advisory, this song is deep. I'm not going to say too much on it. Great song, really makes a statement on what is missing from hip-hop. The topics. Joell beating the fuck out this beat with some real shit and some facts. So yeah, that's a really good song. It's got some gems in there for people to learn from, but also at the same time just showing people what's missing from hip-hop, the topics and the song structure. So track number 8 is called How Y'all Feel. The beat's dope. It's got subtle scratching in it. Crooked goes off on his verse, and so does Joell Ortiz. Track number 9, this is one of my favorite tracks. I remember I had this on a playlist. I think I took it off. I don't know what that sound is at the beginning, but that's just crazy. But they got they got an addictive hook on this shit.
Overnight, nigga, how that sound? I ain't make it overnight, nigga. How that sound? I put in work like a motherfucker. Work. I put in work like a motherfucker. Work. I put in work like a motherfucker. Work. I put in work like a motherfucker. Don't fall down. When I pull up in the Benz, boy, it cost me a yard. That's $100,000 and I'm flossing it hard. Credit score ate 'em up, so the boss is in charge. When I get the new Ferrari, I'm just dropping the car. Spend the
Yeah. He not fucking around on that shit. Neither is Joell Ortiz.
Baby, get your clap on. Hello to the Jello. Yeah, remember that song? You motherfuckers crazy, think I'm rapping all goddamn day. Put all this work in, you're acting like I can't play. The yeah was a big boy, so when I see cake like a bad restaurant server, I can't wait. Any vehicle I maneuver, got them highway skates. Told DMV spell Cooper on my I-8 plates. Used to be hungry, now I smile with that I-8 face. I ain't one of them bitter rappers screaming I hate Drake. Gold chain.
I am. I fucks with Joell. He went in on his verse. That's a really dope beat too. So track number 10 is called Thorazine. This one stands out too. This is a real boom bap beat. King Crook is so rhythmic with his verses. Joell always got lines that make sense, but also real life thoughts. The hook always comes in on beat. The DJ even stops the record too when they doing the hook. Yeah, Thorazine, this one's straight up.
100 rows of C notes. Where I'm from is violent. Long stems at a shooter's funeral. That's the only Guns N' Roses we know. Y'all niggas wildin'. I'm in this life to better myself. Bumping Pac, so many tears till I shed on myself. I thought the cheddar could help. Love money instead of my health. Fuck the cheddar, forever put health ahead of my wealth. Real, I still get green, but shit be secondary. On my mom, I'm reaching my dreams by any necessary. On my mom, the love I get from the family is legendary. You're all I ever need. Word to Meth and Mary. Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah. Like, people, man, listen. It's going to take another 30 years for that to become the standard for people to start really rapping like that. Like, that's some other shit. And on top of that, to always be on beat, like that, the way that beat hits, like it's literally robotic how he's always on beat. Like it's to the point where it's like I gotta question if he's even human, because it's like with a style like that, you would stumble or fall at least once, but nah, like you got everything paced out fucking perfect with that shit. So track number 11 is a song called My World, and this beat got deep bass. This some rattlesnake desert rap, some dry, rusty barbed wire shit. The hook is smooth as fuck, and the song is fire as fuck. Oh yeah, that's that Quentin Tarantino shit.
Sometimes I look back where it all started, it's crazy. Check. Through hella hot water in order for us to get about these projects I order. Fill in the blanks however you see fit. It's me quick, my alias before I did the beat shit. I was trying to figure shit out. I made a couple weed flips. Getting 30 off a bundle, paid that 70 quick. Just try and get to that re-up, load me up. 6 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for school, rolling some trees up. Lunchtime, rounds in the yard, scooping my cheese up. Wasn't real money, but I was proud of my peanuts. Me, Maul, and Peanut at Nettie crib with our feet up. Thinking I'm getting it, cause I saved my first G up. That was with
bruh, man, oh man, oh man. Like this is the type of shit I like to see at the shows. Like the way that beat rock right there, like that shit, that's my shit. So for that one, I said what I said. Yachts, track number 12. It's a really relaxed beat. They go in, and the hook is awesome too. Y'all gotta catch the punchlines to understand. For some reason, I don't remember how that sounds right now.
And Simon, you really got extra wavy on this one. Literally. ink, the white sheets of paper, the right beats, and haters praying that he wouldn't make it to places they'll never be. Here I am, there they are in my comment section on IG. Damn, I wish you well, although I know you wish you was with Joell. Oysters on the half shell, paintings on the wall, you wouldn't understand the pastels. Two folks.
Yeah, so that's another one. That one is dope. Now I remember. And then the last track is called Boardwalks and Park Place, track number 13. This one's dope. This is one that I added to the playlist as well. I'm just gonna play just a small piece of this one.
People never seeing things the way they are. Instead, they just see things the way they are. Young and dumb, had a bare face with no hair. Still, I knew this ain't a fair place, and oh yeah. Said a prayer, had to share faith and go there. Hoping God ain't built a staircase to nowhere. Forgetting all my sins like I didn't know them. Trying to get them people off my back for the rent I own. Gather all my shortcomings, put them in a poem. Family wonder if I'm growing, maybe this is show 'em. Drug deals made me think I get the lake home. Off keys like piano.
Yeah, that beat, I like that one a lot. That it's like a really different kind of beat as far as like, I don't know if it's sample. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest, but that's a different kind of beat. I really like that shit. And I really like how both of them really mold together with two different styles to make a sick ass album. And it's not like, it's dope because they both come from different realms. They're both established within their own style, and they don't have to change their style when they collaborate. When they collaborate, they're basically displaying what they can do over whatever beats are handed to them. And they've been handed some really interesting beats on this project, so I really recommend people check it out. This one is I really like that album Hard. That one's a good one too, so I recommend checking both these out. But this is a really good solid follow-up to Hard. I feel like they've got a formula that really works, and the beats, as long as the beats are solid, I think they'll be in the right spot. And then I don't know who makes the beats for them. I don't know who makes the beats for Shoe Gang. But if any of those parties tend to get a hold of this album review, keep doing what you're doing, and also stay connected to each other. I mean, of course, y'all are all brothers, so y'all are connected. But as far as producers go, the producers that y'all working with have their own identity, so I would say stay locked in with them and just keep them close and keep it within you guys' circle, because these moves that both parties, King Crooked, Shoe Gang, the moves that both parties are making right now are fire. I'm in full support. Keep doing that. And then Joell Ortiz, same goes to him. I know he's like on the other coast, but same to him. Like, keep rocking that New York tradition of hip hop. I like how whenever I hear Joell Ortiz, it's just straight to the point. I don't like hearing them fucking albums where they try to mix it up with a fucking, you don't even know what you're listening to, because it's the interlude, and then it's the intro, then it's the outro, then the song starts, and then the hook comes in, and then the hook again, and then the third hook, and then the verse. I hate that shit. I like when it's straight to the fucking point, and Joell always gets that off, just straight to the point. He's one of the few rappers that still does that shit and doesn't try to make an album filled with fucking filler. I mean, in other words, that's really what it is. A lot of people be trying to fill their albums with filler right now, and he ain't doing that shit. So shout outs to both of these dudes. This is a good ass album. I can't wait for the next one. Peace out, y'all.